Cimoooooooo!
Hey guys, we're here with Raphael Neven from the Netherlands. We're here at YCS Lima, and my team and I just got 4th place. This is for Cimoooooooo and Lithium. We wanted to show off our decks. I play Pure Orcust, just like in London, just like in Texas. The deck is still very good. It lost quite some consistency since like the Forbidden Limited list, but I still think it's a very consistent and good deck to play. As we saw that Joshua Schmidt got 2nd in London last week, so I will show off what I played. So for the normal summons, we chose a big package of normal summons because you basically need any of those cards to get out of the early game now. So the Mathematician is like, because this is Spellcaster, it works well with like against there can only be one, and when this gets hand trapped, you still get a card when they destroy it, so it kind of replaces itself. And 7 normal summons is a lot, especially with Rhoda, so you actually play 8 normal summons. But so you'd be like, if you open 2 normal summons, like what do you do, or what if it gets Ash? But honestly, you have to, because if your normal summon gets stopped, you play a lot of defensive cards, you probably can't stop them from playing, but next turn you still need one of those normal summons to get out of the early game. So it kind of makes sense to still have extra normal summons after turn 1. So these work very well. This one, of course, is kind of awkward that sometimes you can't send Wand or Gizmag or Nightmare, but yeah, it's still like very good. Gizmag. And then for the Orcust package, it's a bit smaller than in London. It's just 2 Nightmare, 2 Symbol, because this is something that I discussed with Nash. We cut the Orcust return from 3 to 2 because it's kind of like it breaks more than it does your hands well most of the times. So we just try to. We also don't play the level 1 because we completely went to the other side to like towards more normal summons. Then to increase the Orcust package, and then because the level 1 is of course really good if you have a big Orcust package, because you always want to have a level 1 and an Orcust card in hand, but they also increase bricking if you don't have either of those. So that's why we cut down on those. For the hand traps, free Effectivator, free Ash, free Impermanence, free Phantasme. So like I said, this deck really needs, if your normal summon doesn't go through, you need to stop everything else from happening and then play again next turn. These are fairly staple, fairly good as well. Phantasme is still really good. I lost 6 die rolls in a row yesterday, so I'm really glad I played a big hand trap package, especially in the mirror against like Orcust, the most played deck right now, and any of these kind of end their turn, so all of them are really impactful. And then the Effectivators were extra because you can draw them on Phantasme, and many of the good teams played the Draconet Dragon combo deck, and Effectivator is just really good against that deck as well. So yeah, I played against Ed in top 4, and like Effectivator just ended his turn game 1, and then he got OGK. Like any of those hand traps would do the same. So I'm really glad we played 12 of those. Insta-Fusion is back in here. I'm not that big fan of the Insta-Fusion, but this is something I discussed with Nash again. I was playing Millenniumized, and then Insta-Fusion actually plays around like any of like the normal hand traps except Impermanence, but we didn't have space for that right now. Still, when you have an Orcust card in hand, the Insta-Fusion kind of becomes a mermaid because you have the barricade blocker, so it's still fine. And of course, if you're playing Windice, it's just FTK against most decks. Free Call by the Grave because your normal summon is just fragile against hand traps. Upstart Goblin, I play Upstart Goblin and 40 cards right now. I can't believe it, but I was playing with Paulo and he wouldn't let me play an inconsistent deck. So Rhoda, Foolish, still really strong, and then Babel, 2 return, and Crescendo. 40 cards.
39.
Don't even start. Alright, extra deck. I think the extra deck is really standard. 2 Dane, Gala, Longisu. So I play 0 balls again. Over Topologic Bomber because this card just can end random against random matchups, and rogue decks is really good. It's also really good a neat trick with Phantasme. If you activate Phantasme and have Masquerena, you chain Masquerena, summon this Phantasme, and then banish the entire field. Some decks just lose to that. And after you resolve Gizmag or your opponent resolve Gizmag, it can steal games. And I never made Bomber in London, so Bania is really good against back row decks. Also in combination with Red Reboot. Brawl Sword, of course. It's just like Brawl Sword top deck. Phoenix. And then Masquerena. It's like you basically go with Masquerena Babel setup all the time now. And then Masquerena can go into Unicorn or any of the other links. Barricade Blocker, really good to like pitch that card. You can always pitch a card. And then the fusions. Side deck. So this was last minute, Pankatops. I'm so glad I played this because round 1 we played against Sub-Terror, I played against Altergeist, I played against so many rogue decks that Pankatops just bullies. Yeah, this card was absolutely insane. It's also for Salad, and it's really good against Sky Striker as well now that they play a lot of traps. So I'm really glad I played that. Freelancia. Free Mind Control. This is staple. Mind Control in Orcust is the most busted side deck card there is. Free Twin and free Reboot. That's just because, yeah, nothing to say about this. The Reboot is really good because you have access to Tisbania and you don't want to lose to Rogue. Alright, some shoutouts. Shoutouts to my teammates from this YCS, Paulo and Ramiro. It was an honor to play with you guys. You guys are really good. To my team, Jobber. Yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm in their team, and my other sponsor, Le Corne de Baron, for all my cool OCG sleeves, OCG deck boxes. So check them out if you're into that. And yeah, all my friends who supported me, and all the friends here who made this the best birthday ever. And I'll see you guys in Pasadena. Hey guys, we're here with Paulo Gonçalves from Brazil, and we're here at YCS Lima. And what did you just do, Paulo?
We got top 4.
Top 4?
YCS Lima.
Alright, what did you play?
Play Salamangreat.
Salamangreat. Why did you play Salamangreat?
Yeah, so I was testing Orcust a lot, and I feel like Orcust has a lot of issues, consistency issues especially. And one thing that really caught my eye was the fact, not mine and Christian Thomas, which is my main testing partner right now. And we realized that everyone's taking out Nibiru because the main deck is Orcust and Nibiru is bad against Orcust, so people are taking out the Nibirus, which makes room for this to shine. And not only me that realized that, like there were more calm with this event to punish the lack of Nibiru. So I think it was a really good decision because in my opinion, without a too heavy of Nibiru meta, Sala is better than Orcust.
Right.
So yeah, I play Sala because this is the main reason. Yeah, I value consistency really high.
Especially for like this kind of event, right?
And this event especially, yeah. And in this meta where I believe that many decks are not too consistent, especially like many people are playing Pure Orcust is by far the most used deck in this event. And I think that deck like really has issues. And you win games just because you play and your opponent don't. And I think this deck helps us on that. So yeah. So right. The consistent cards that like I value again way too high. The Gazelles.
Yeah, the free Gazelle.
Yeah, those.
Free Mining.
And I play all those cards.
Free Desires as well.
Free Desires and Upstart. So I think it's really important. You can easily get away playing without Gazelle. And I have some concessions here because of Desires. So I think it's super fine. Desires is amazing. And there's also a test for Ash, which is one of the most common hand traps. So you can easily like. I do that a lot with Desires right away, and my opponents, if you had the Ash,
and then you know Stalio will resolve for
and
sure.
then your Stalio resolves, everything resolves, so yeah.
Alright.
So more consistent things, like
correct.
This, like, this is amazing. And then it's the same consistent card, like, because there are 2 card combos, right? So all those, I think they're really important. And yeah, CR, like those are obvious. CR is really important in my opinion. It's more of those. And helps grind like a lot. So this is like the core of the deck, right?
Yeah.
And then hand traps. I played all those. I probably have to talk about Veiler, right?
Yeah, like you're a big fan of Veiler. Tell us why.
I play Veiler for like, I try to not to, but every single time is amazing. So in this meta where Orcust, the main deck the Orcust plays Pure Orcust, they have a really hard time playing through one negation on the normal summon.
Yeah, getting like, out the beginning of the game, the early game.
Yeah,
is like
get out the early game. the normal summon has to go through. So all those cards negate the normal summon, and this is also good against Fala and also good against the combo deck that we realized that many of the good teams were playing at least one player or two.
The Draconet, Thunder Dragon combo
Exactly.
deck that
This
Herman
deck-
Hansen played at London.
Yeah, the deck is on a highs because of the lack of Nibiru again. So yeah, Vela is really good against that too. So yeah, and it was especially good for me because I play against 7 Salamangreats for some reason.
Yeah.
Which makes zero sense, but yeah. And I mean, every C player was a Salamangreat. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So yeah, those are like, this is a concession for two Jaguars is a concession for
For the Desires.
but it's not that bad. It's good against the rise of Crow. Crow is a really popular card right now, so this is also good for that. This is normal, and I play 2 Roas and 1 Rage because wow, another big like upside of this deck. Again, I think I'm way more confident playing Sala vs Pure Orcust than Orcust Mirror, right? Because this deck in the grind has reusable cards that good against follow-up, against Orcust follow-up, which is Rage and Nash. You can reuse those cards way better than Orcust can make the play, kill your board, and set up a defense. The defense that Salamangreat doing the same thing is way better than Orcust. So this is a big reason that I decide to play Salamangreat. So yeah, this is the main deck. So the extra deck first. So I play Overload, which I never made. Bagus is really important. I don't know why people don't play this in this deck.
Also for the combo decks.
Yeah, like
And Thunder Dragon.
this is way better against combo deck than Dweller.
Yeah,
So
and Pure Thunder is like a hard matchup, right?
yeah, also that. And yeah, I don't know. Like in my opinion, this is completely mandatory.
Yeah.
So yep, I never did Overload. This is like you can play all the cards. You guys noticed that I didn't play Will, which many people think is a sin. Like the main reason people play Will, which I strongly disagree, is that Will plays around Nibiru at
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, but not really. It's not enough. And the times that you do have Will and a play, and they don't have Nibiru, you have like a dead card. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't extend you into nothing. You rather have a consistent card or a defense. In my opinion, Salamangreat is consistent and defenses. Like everything in between that is not those, it is kind of weird to play. So yeah, Overload never made. This can be something else, but I respect some weird cards, so I play Overload, but never made it. This is really important, of course, we all know that. Those are standard. Two standard, I guess at this point it is standard.
It's also kind of standard, right?
Yeah. And yep.
The side deck.
Side deck. So Share Ride was a concession for Sky Striker mostly, which I play only one more or less because it was Sky Striker through Draco, and it was good. Although I opened 3 in my opening hand again because it happens in YCS Guatemala finals. I almost grinded out the game, but yeah, it was a concession for Sky Striker because I don't think the matchup is that good. It's not that bad, but also the Sky just won London, right? So I thought Sky would be
represented
on the rise, and in my opinion, Sala is better against Sky than Orcust, way better.
Right.
So because Sky now is a back row deck, and against back row deck, Orcust is weird. Yep, that. And I play Twins and Cyclones.
Yeah.
Those enter against like all the not those, but those 6 enter against back row decks. And
do you play the Cyclones going second against Pure Orcust as well?
yeah, no, I only side against Pure Orcust this.
Okay, that answers. Alright.
Yeah, this is more for back row decks in general, like Draco, whatever, right? So yeah, Lancia, really good, like, obvious. And Crow was a card that I almost cut. Like it was the last decision of the deck because again, Combo Thunder was on the rise, and I was considering playing Draw, but I said fuck it, I'm playing Crow. It was the best decision I ever made because I play against 7 Salamangreats and only 1 Combo Thunder. So imagine if I had draws. Yeah, this was a really right decision. So yeah, I want to thank like my wife. She really supports me. I want to thank all my friends, my teammates in this YCS. I want to thank Christian, Guilherme from Brazil, and yeah, everyone who rooted for me. And that's it. That was the deck.
Alright, thank you, Paulo, and see you at the next event. Ramiro, you're here at YCS Lima, 3 vs 3 YCS, and where did you end up?
We ended up getting 4th place.
4th place, so no back-to-back-to-back.
No back-to-back.
That's alright.
I had a lot of fun though.
So what'd you play?
I stuck with my Lunalight strategy for this event.
It's pretty successful, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good overall. Yeah.
Alright, let's see it.
So we have the 1 Armageddon Knight and 1 Zephyros. Obviously good utility. Then the Lunalight's pretty standard. You got the 9.
So why do you play the Emerald Bird? Like some people call that.
I know a lot of people cut it because it's not a good standalone card. But when I tried that, a lot of games came up where I just needed it. Because I just saw the play where it was involved, so it was good. I liked it. It's a good draw. Orcust package. For this event, I decided to play 2 harp. I just wanted to have more access to it, so seeing this one's the best one. And it's a level 4 too, it's kind of relevant. Yeah. You can play 1 though, it's fine.
Yeah, because you played a Nightmare, right?
I played the Nightmare,
yeah.
Which was really good, yeah. And then my dangers. 6 good ones, and then 2 Moth and Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's nice. You played Darumidal as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's good because a lot of people were playing Floodgates over here, so this is a good filter.
That's true as well, yeah.
That's it for the monsters. 3 Perfume. 3 Tanky, 3 Goods, and then my 1-ofs, 1 Babble, 1 Foolish, and 1 Card Destruction. This is like kind of new. It's actually really good. If you're able to make Azathoth, then trigger this, they won't get any of their effects, which is pretty good. Sometimes digging for a brand new hand is just needed. For this event, a lot of people were switching the combo deck, so I didn't want to not play this card, so I played this card again.
So you made improvements, right?
Yeah. It was actually really good. I do not regret it.
Right.
And then my 2 1-0s.
Yeah, just staple travels.
Yeah, 42.
All right, 42 cards. All right, extra deck.
For my links, the generics, Phoenix and Barricade. Barricade's good to trigger. To take the trap out of your hand. This is also really good against back row decks.
Yeah, against Strikers though.
Yep.
Won the last event, so good that you have extra cards for that.
Yeah, then Curious, obviously it's way more important now to get you to your Orcust combo.
Yeah.
But it can also send any missing piece you're missing, so it's still really good. Appaloosa and Borosword. This is a really good card, helps you play around your view if you're forced to make this first.
So you choose Borosword over the Utopia package, right?
I do, yeah. I just don't like drawing double, and there's a lot of matchups where like you really can't double them. So.
Alright.
Yeah. And then for my Orcust links, 1 and 1. You don't have room for 2. If I did, I would play it, but there's no room. My rank 4s, utilities, 4 tricks to get the Zephyros Dwellers are obviously really good. I chose to play this.
So how was that?
It was really good just having the option. I played against a few Thunder Dragons and Salad, and usually that deck has trouble with this card.
Yeah, and it's also good against the new like Dragon, Draco Neck, Kumo Thunder deck, so that's why you chose it, right?
That is why I chose it, yeah. It's pretty good. Do not regret it.
Alright. It's also one of the rank 4s you can make after you start work. If you already milled the 1 by Curious or something.
Yep.
That's good.
Really important.
Yeah.
Then my Azathoth package obviously needed, and the last card is Dingreasu, obviously.
Alright. Side deck?
Side deck. The 3 Lancia obviously is kind of mandatory right now. Everyone's playing Orcust. 3 Twin Twisters. There's a lot of back row decks. You obviously don't want to mess around with those. 3 Red Reloot, same thing. Deck only one's a good card. I lost to it.
Yeah,
it was pretty rough. Then I chose to side Mind Control. It helps you in the mirror. It's good against Orcust decks if you want to steal a Galatea when you have a Dweller or something. It's pretty good. And the last card I added, which I didn't know what a side deck was. I didn't want to side Nibiru, so I added Drone Lockbird.
Yeah. This is another thing for the Draconet deck, right?
For the Draconet deck, yeah.
Yeah.
So they just start with like any danger, any Draco, and you draw and lock for them. The turn should stop in theory. It's also good against like 2 Draco.
But those are like your flex spots, right? That could be anything.
This could be anything.
Yeah.
Everything else I feel like is pretty mandatory.
Right.
Yeah. Overall, I was pretty content. We did a good job.
Right. Any shoutouts?
Shouts to Epic Cards and Games. Shouts to my teammates, Raphael. Happy birthday. Shouts to Paulo. I had a lot of fun playing with you guys. Thank you. That's it.
All right. Thank you for the deck, Paulo.